Hi, good day. This is June Esma, a life insurance agent, a financial advisor, and a district manager of one of the best life insurance company in the Philippines. So I'm actually here to share to everybody that everyone have a different needs for life insurance. Na uban nga nagkinahanglan for protection just for a breadwinner nga naay pamilya, nga naay mga anak, they must be covered with a life insurance. For what purpose? For protecting the income para sa ilang family, that if in case something happens, na ay volume of money that can replace that person. Manigitawag nato nga income replacement. So it may not be that expensive or it may not be that huge amount. At least whatever you can afford, you should have one, because that will actually serve as your first savings. If nothing happens to you, then it's gonna be your first savings. But if something happens to you, then the life insurance policy that you acquired will become your family protection. And for those people who have the capacity to save more, manigitawag nato nga na yung mga tao nga dako og kita pero they're not able to save more money intended for the future use. Like for example, na yung mga tao, mga executive, mga doctors, mga lawyers, nga nikita gyud sila mga dagko kaayo. Pero at the end, when they get old, wala sila naipon, wala sila magamit for living too long. Kay mao man gitawag nato nga namang gyud mga tao nga kung dili ta kuhaon sa kahitasan, then we will have a chance to live longer in this world. And living too long is another concern that we must address. Habang naapatay energy, we can still work so hard, make a lot of money, and then enjoy life, but dili nato kalimtan na dapat ta mag-save ta for the future. If nothing happens, kanang atong money nga atong gibutang sa atong life insurance, and we call that premium, will become our first savings for multi-purpose or anything that we will be using money in the future time. Like for example, you want to have a big purchase of something, an investment, when you reach at the age of 40, if you are 20 plus at this time and you are already earning so much, then that amount of money can be siphoned to your life insurance policy, so that eventually later on when you realize that you need to buy a house at the age of 40, then you already have the money that you can use for equity or whatever. Mao nang gitawag natong forced savings. But if something happens to you, there are scenarios or heard stories na successful na unta to siya nga isa ka doctor or isa ka lawyer, and then eventually met an accident, unfortunately, or had been diagnosed for cancer. So we have all of those plans available for all of you nga natay mga life insurance policy nga naigitawag nato nga na mga riders that can actually protect you, that no matter what will happen to you between today and tomorrow and in the future, then there will always be amount of money that you can access, because you're able to prepare for those uncertainties that may come in our lifetime. Mana, kung nothing happens, that's gonna be an amount that you can use for your retirement. And if something happens, then that's going to be money that will be an inflow to the family. Nga instead nga magnguy-nguy sila or ino na to nga nag-uol kaayo sila because their financial provider is gone, but this time they can focus on grieving your loss, and at the same time they will be able to do some adjustment because you are able to prepare something for them just in case. Kaya nga no, we cannot argue that everybody must go, but we don't know when. That is why for 30 years now in the business, more than 30 years, I had helped a lot of people establish their liquidity. Nga ino na to sila mga negosyante sila, pero they are still able to na to nga nakapag-save gyud sila og money good enough for them to receive lump sum cash at the age of 55 or even 60 or 65 nga matawag nato nga naagod sila liquidity receiving 8 million or more, or even I even have client that actually receive an amount amounting to over 50 million. It's because that he was able to save money and then able to pay that one continuously, and when the right time comes for him to receive the return of premium at the end of the 20th year, there you are. He was so delighted nga ingon siya nako nga dapat unta gipugos nako siya sa pagkuha pa og mas dako-dako nga amount kay para mas dako gyud kuno ang iyang makuha. But unfortunately, when we're selling life insurance personally, dili ingon ana kasayon kay ngano ang mga tao, it's either mo hide away from you, especially if you become an irritant to them na you just wanted to na to get some of money from them just to make money because this is our livelihood. But actually it is always a blessing that there's always someone like me and the rest of the industry, insurance industry, the life insurance agent who have been approaching you nga mamugos mangayo og appointment ninyo to sell life insurance. But fortunately, if you will be able to entertain us, then that amount, that little amount of money that you're extending to accommodate us will gonna help you in the future time. So for those business owners who wanted also to protect their business, we also have some program. And if you're interested to know more about it, in creating retirement, wealth accumulation, or creating wealth if you don't have one, or simply protecting a family, then just click to learn more about the program, and I will be more than willing to do one-on-one for all of you who are interested. Just give me the details, your full name, your email address and telephone number so that I can keep in touch with you the soonest possible time. So this has been June Esma, and I hope that I will be able to reach you out and connect to me, and I will be connecting to you as well so that we can do business together. Thank you very much, and see you again soon. And hopefully I can call you when you reach me out. Thank you. Bye.